Welcome back, everybody, to All the Mods 7 to the Sky. And yeah, I got some plans for today. Kind of tidy up all this and show you really the true power that Direwolf 20's new mod Laser IO has actually installed. Sorry, my brain kind of shut off for a moment. But yeah, we saw this in the last one where we were working with this. I was making some more clay, and with all the nether quartz we got, we should be able to make quite a few more. And I want to kind of tidy up all this mess. And right now I'm also working on getting a little bit more resources, and I would like to automate a lot of this today, including the use of netherrack. So netherrack, if we crush it down outright, that gives us a chance at netherite and a lot of other things. Quartz, I did not realize that. Rose gold, or rose quartz, which is part of create, and cobalt. So let's go ahead and let me make up quite a few of these laser nodes, because I'm thinking about 15, and we can get rid of all this weird wiring and kind of clean up a big mess. So let me get those made up real quick. It's just going to be a little bit of sand, and that's kind of why I'm doing all these, is so I can get this. But while we're waiting on that, I would like to get some obsidian, and the easiest way to do that is getting a stone barrel, which I think all my stone is downstairs. It is, because we didn't kind of automate stone yet. But stone, the way we get obsidian in here is pretty easy, and it's super efficient in a way. Just make one of these, stone barrel. Now all we have to do is kind of hook this up in a way like that. And I could take my slabs I have right here. My brain just shut off. And basically put it like this and kind of just go around the sides. Luckily, you do not get too hot by standing on top of that. You think you would, but... And all we need is a little bit of water. And I think I can put this right there. There we go. And that is our first bit of obsidian. And we can just keep pulling this out as long as we have lava. And the reason I want to do that is actually getting a void upgrade from the new, what's it called? Functional drawers. So pretty easy, pretty straightforward. And let's go ahead and make one of those real quick. We have plenty of wood. And I'm probably going to end up making a lot of, you know, we're going to use dark oak. Of drawers this way, just to use as upgrades, because every one of these just requires either, well, the base requires a drawer, not that big of a deal. And I think, I don't know if it's actually cheaper just to go with a 4x4s, because I think they're, yeah, I think it's cheaper to go with 4x4s. These are pretty easy to make. I haven't made any of them yet. Now, the reason I said it was cheaper was because of the use of wood. And to make a void upgrade, quite simple. There we go. And that is our first void upgrade. And I want to install it in here. And I think you have to click, and you just click up there, and you can just shift put it in. And now, no matter what we do, like all this right up here, and there we go. The mess is cleared up. So yeah, that was the first one I wanted to do. Obsidian's gonna be useful for a lot of things, especially with like making void upgrades and anything else like that. But yeah. And considering I can pretty much just right click on this and get it out, we will make a little bit more of an automated system for that. But it doesn't even seem to be hurting ours. So let me make up a few of those nodes real quick, and it shouldn't take me too long. All right, kind of ran into a little bit of a problem. I'm thinking of upgrading this to the next form. There we go. And that should be going quite a bit faster. Now, the only issue we're going to have right now is not getting enough power to these things. There's two ways we could do this, but I think we're just going to go the energy card route it shouldn't be too bad. And there we go. Everything should be linked up. Now on the down, we want to put a energy card. And we want to have it as an extract. And let's do the same on these. On the down, it's going to be insert, down, insert. And now it should be getting power. Perfect. And this one's going to be on the south. It's going to be insert. Same thing with this one. And now we should have power to everything. We shouldn't be worrying about any of the power, and we can actually see this thing dropping now. So we have two choices. We could, well, it's really not doing too bad. We could upgrade these one more time, and that shouldn't be too hard because all we're needing is signalum, and signalum you can make through induction smelter, which is just redstone, copper, and silver. So we might do that real quick to kind of make sure we can boost our power a little bit more. But I think the limiting factor is going to be actually these, I don't know, 256, so it should be fine. But yeah, this thing's going to be tearing through this stuff now. So it's always good. And we're going to get plenty of redstone. Yeah, we're already backed up to 191. So let me come back in a minute, and I'm going to make some signalum, which I don't know why I went up there, because it's just this copper and silver. All right, everybody. Went and snagged one from the other area. I ended up having to throw all my stuff in the chest. I don't know why. It kind of ran out of space. And all we're needing is a little bit of iron, which we're going to turn quite a few of these into nuggets, because we're going to need them in a minute. So I know we need one for those, and there's 4 others, so that's 8. That should be perfect for what we're about to do. Now, I'm putting it in here first because kind of need the more speed on that just to make it process things a little faster. But this should bring our power level up quite a bit. There's 4 of them. So we went from 80 a minute ago up to 120 RF per tick. So that is 3 times the amount we started with, and that should be enough to, yep, see, now we're starting to climb. But the bad thing is that's only with one of these kind of running. I'm trying to get a little bit more of my resources because I did kind of run low. And yeah, we already went way past that, which is not bad. We are building, it's backing up just a tad bit, so let me clear this out real quick. All right, I decided to change things up a little bit. We're going to make a multi-server press real quick. Shouldn't be too bad. I thought I grabbed 10. Apparently not. But yeah, the reason I want to get this is so I can make some upgrades that are going to go along with this. Luckily, we have iron coming in. And yeah, there we go. We got that. Now we just need a little bit of gold and some of our redstone, which we might have to receive some redstone. It doesn't seem like we not having enough of the resources. Is just we're using it quite quickly. There we go. And that's going to help us make some upgrades from thermal called the flux linkage amplifier. Wow, that was hard for me to say for some reason. All we need is some electrum plates. Now I'm going to want to get quite a few of these, so go ahead and start working on that. We probably need a new reinforced upgrade, which doesn't look too bad. Just gonna need some Invar, which I think I still have some Invar laying around. I do. And all we're gonna need is gold gear. So with this, it's gonna help make plates and plates basically. That's the main thing I wanted to do right now. but it can be used for quite a few other things. I'm going to make those into all gears, and that's going to speed it up quite a bit. And we're probably tanking our energy. No, we're actually doing fine. Oh, that's why. It's because that thing wasn't allowed to run. All right. So with all that done, and what this is going to do, like in this situation, it's going to speed it up a lot. Now the RF did go up on usage. It's now using 240, which is more than one of these is producing. It's basically 2 to 1. And now you can see this is starting to backfill. So it's not a bad thing. It just means we're going to be needing to re-implement a few things. Let's go ahead and get some more. Actually, no, that was a bad idea. Let me fix my little mess up real quick, or clean it up at least, and I'll be right back. So we got everything sped up. Power is not doing too great. It's now starting to kind of build back up, which isn't a good thing. But yeah, this thing is kind of stuffed full. Luckily, we're going through our resources a lot faster. Not like using them, but processing them. There we go. So there is something I was wanting to get from functional storage drawers, and that's these compacting ones. The main reason for that is basically so I can start putting like the quartz and anything else that could be technically in a compacting drawer can be put in a compacting drawer. So it looks like we're gonna need quite a few. So far about 12 of them. And yeah, I decided to run the rest of the soul sand through, and yeah, we got a lot of quartz. So I'm gonna make up about 16 of them, and we're also going to start trying these a storage controller, since we now have access to quartz. But that was kind of the limiting factor there. So I'm gonna grab it, snag a little bit of redstone, and yeah, he kind of came by and fell off. I actually had nothing to do with it this time. So let me just get a bunch of torches made up, and it should be pretty easy to make the rest of this. This thing is really quartz heavy, I've noticed. There we go. Now I'm kind of curious on how this works. Because we do have a linking tool. Swapping action modes, swapping action add. So, oh, okay. This is gonna make it kind of interesting. Oh yeah, that's right. Quark is not in the pack. So I'm going to actually get rid of all these connections. So what I want to do, I need a bucket of water, and I'm going to need one of these laser nodes, which here comes the fun part, doing this and not falling. And I fell. So unfortunate is it actually left my stuff at the bottom of the world. All right, got our stuff back. Now I should be able to access all this stuff. Now I'm thinking, yeah, nope, right here. This is going to be an insert. Yeah. Okay. So I might be able to switch this all up and strictly go with laser IO. What? Okay, I don't know where the levels came from, but I'm not complaining. So let's go ahead and make up quite a bit of the drawers that we're going to need. Compacting drawers is just going to be stone and pistons, which should not be difficult at all. Just want to make sure I got plenty of this. That should make 10 of them, so that's not bad to start with. And then we're going to figure out how to actually link everything together. Matter of fact, we can test this out. Oh, I thought I lost my pickaxe. With this right here. So I think I have an axe on me. I do. I want to go ahead and switch this out. Now, instead of actually coming over and compressing it, I can just grab it. All right, that's good. I'm going to go ahead and take the ones I want to make compacting drawers out, and we'll go from there. All right. So we got this one selected. I think we can. Oh, okay. Looks like I can do like this, and there we go. Yeah, I can link these. What the heck? Wait. So if I right click on here with stone. Oh, that's gonna make things so much easier. And I put my redstone away too. Okay, so what I can do from here is on the up. Let's have an extract. Let's actually change the color to black, just to be on the safe side. And let's bring it all the way down and all the way up as we can. And we're going to put an insert. Can I click you? On the up. And is that working? Oh, yeah. And nothing. Oh, I'm a noob because I forgot to link them. And there we go. Everything's already pulled out. Wow, that was fast. Okay. That is going to make things so much easier. That really is. Now, I'm going to have to clean up my little mess area quite a bit. And yeah, get some of the rest of these in here. So, yeah, it's going to take me a minute. Because my axe is not very fast. All right, everybody. I may or may not have gone a little overboard when it comes to setting all this up. But it looks like I have it all done. And you notice everything is going in its own location. I kind of went ahead and set up the rest of this. Yeah, I actually got most of it cleaned up, except for my little pieces that are here and there, but not too bad. I did hook all these up, and if we watch, I can actually just throw this away. And where's my granite at? That should be inserting. Well, there's your problem. I forgot to link this one with this one. Kind of had to do a little bit of digging to find it, but it's good. So this one right here, pull one out. You can see it starts working. And now I can't get rid of that. Not a big deal. That's why we got a trash can for. But hey, it's all hooked up. These are all linked up and everything's going in its correct drawers. Now this is going to be interesting. So what I have here, I noticed I did not have enough energy going through here to really keep everything kind of going. So I decided to kind of left one of these just so we could do it together. And that's this one right here. So by default, the fluid card cannot go into the front. Most thermodynamic dynamos you cannot insert through the front. That's where the power has to come out of. That's why we have this line right here, and it's extracting power. So what we have to do is go through here and go through the default and put it to the north, and you can see now we have a laser. This way is north. So once I hook all these up, it should go. Now this over here is going to be hooked up to this drawer over here. Now, there's several ways I could do this, but the easiest one I can think of doing is just running it to this node right here, which all I have to do is this and this. And now those two are linked. Now I have to link all these up and kind of get them to behave themselves. And that's a lot easier said than done. And yeah, once I get all these kind of hooked up, and now you don't have to do it. Oh, okay. Don't get too close, apparently. Now, once these all get hooked up, they should all be hooked in together. Now, I was kind of curious about this. This should be extracting out of here. And should be on the west side. So this one, we probably have to do it from the south side on the extraction. I was kind of curious if that was going to work. There we go. Got it extracting from the south. And still nothing. Quite interesting. Now, doing this much movement is going to be a little weird. But it should be able to be done. All right, so if all else fails, well, let's double up our cobble gens. There we go. And yeah, we're going to double these up real quick. I'm going to go ahead and make 2 of them so I can make sure I have plenty of cobble gen or cobble coming in. And really, it shouldn't be too bad. Luckily, these things are actually pretty cheap considering what. Oh no. Considering what they can do. I do not think, yeah, there is nothing else we could do with this. So I'm going to put one under here. And there we go. That should be going up a little bit at a time. No big deal. And this one, well, yeah, this should go up pretty quick. Look at that. Look at that number climb. Let's go ahead and lock that. And that should be plenty of lava for me. And it's going to slowly fill up the rest of these. But yeah, that should be perfect for what I need. See, look at that. It's already at 1,000. Tells you how fast that thing's going. And we can see these are actually filling up nicely. And it's doing it at a pretty good rate. So once these all fill up, I should have plenty of power coming in. And I can run all these machines at once. That was my biggest thing as I was having issues running them. Just for the simple fact that, yeah, it could not keep up. Now, you might be asking, hey, what about this right here? Well, the stone barrel. What we're going to do with this is actually pretty nice. So what we could do, actually, we don't even have to do that. We can just set this right here. And on the north side, insert fluids on the orange channel. So that should slowly start populating with fluid. And we can take our slabs. Matter of fact, let's get some fancier slabs. There we go. We got an ice bucket challenge or 10 obsidian, either way. Now we can put that in there, lock it. And what I want to do is if I can click on this, we can have this extract on the black channel like everything else. And that should be working as intended. And once we get enough in here, see it climbing slowly. There we go. And we should get plenty of lava and everything in here. So, yeah. All this is working as intended. And we got a nice little obsidian gen, I guess. That's what you can call it. And everything's kind of nice, clean. Don't have wires everywhere. Just have a few of these cables. It might be a little excessive, but hey, it works. This isn't where it's going to stay. I just want to make sure I have enough power for whatever in the world I want to do. Because right now, I'm not too worried about like really processing any of that. My main thing right now is just making sure I get everything kind of working. Like I said, most of this will not be like permanent where it stays. I would like to build the cockpit first, and I might do that on a live stream, so hopefully I'll have that going up pretty soon. Right now it is around in the middle of October, so yeah. Now, one thing I do need to figure out is how to get, you know what, I got an idea. Let's put an extract on here and put that on black as well. So there are sometimes we get in like ores and things kind of in there, or gems that I cannot do anything with. So I want to test to see if that's going to work, and hopefully it does. I cannot believe I filled up that fast. And we're just I'm gonna chunk all these in real quick, make sure our power doesn't dip too much. And yeah, it's gonna dip, but yeah, this is holding steady. These should all be keeping up. I did put the reinforced integral component in. Wow, that is a mouthful. And yeah, I will slowly get all the cobble or the gravel in there, and we should be good to go. I mean, this is a really good start. I know it's been a few episodes, but hey, good things come with time. And like I said, I'm going to be working more on the building aspect in the next few episodes. So I will try to record the live stream a little differently, where I'm actually pretty much not only recording it, but like third person type. And I want to set this right here, and we could do another insert of fluid on the orange channel. And that should fill up eventually. Yeah, it's slowly filling up. It's just taking a lot with all this. This is actually a lot of lava going through this, because we're already at 109. Oh yes, plenty of chance where we can make void upgrades, which is the main thing I really wanted that obsidian for. And hopefully you guys like the idea of the whole thing being a cockpit or a spaceship. So I thought that was kind of cool. I would love, you know what? Should we make a dump chest? That would be kind of nice. I might do that later. Not right now, because I still have to figure out the whole processing of ores and stuff. And you know what we have not made yet? And I'm going to do this right as we're finishing up for the day. I'm going to make my first copper upgrade. So it shouldn't be too bad. So I don't think I've made any of these yet. And it's interesting because the next one is just 2 more chests. So I'm going to go ahead, and I thought I haven't made these yet. I might have, to be completely honest with you. I don't know half the time. Basic storage. Nope. I have not made it. There we go. And you know what? Actually, would have finished it up. We're going to dump our inventory and accept all these quests, because we have a few of them that are done. So where was that one I was wanting to put on? That right there. And that should clear out the last bit of that. Look at that. Nice and clean. Perfect. And I think the only other one I'd like to process, I think this thing can only be smelted. So that's going to be an interesting little trick we're going to have to do. But yeah, I like the fact that we got all this. Okay. So you just randomly spit out XP every so often. Nice to know. But yeah, let's go ahead and dump everything in our inventory. And really, a lot of this I could have put in a chest or my bag and stuff. But hey, now we can just hit the collect all at once. This is a nice little feature up here in the top right. Oh, that's a lot of stuff. Oh, we got 3 copper upgrades. Do we have anything that we're running? You know what? I am tempted to put it on there, but that does not seem like the biggest of our worries. Let's go ahead and put it on this one, and this one. The only reason I say those 3 is because I'm going to be using those in the future for like upgrade or like materials, and that one mainly is going to be one of our building blocks. So got to make sure we have plenty. I like how it gave me raw ore. And the great thing is I can just sit here and gold sight, diamond sight. That doesn't do me good when I void. Phantom charms. Phantoms can't see you. Oh, that's kind of nice. Throw those in there. And yeah, everything else should be good to go. And I'm going to go ahead and sift quite a bit of gravel and just kind of get it going. But until next time, hopefully you guys had a lot of fun. I know I did. It doesn't, automating stuff like this actually is a lot of fun to me, and I don't know why. I might be a little weird. But yeah, I'm going to clean up my mess. There's a little bit of a mess. And I don't know where this bucket came from. Can I put it back in here? No. Well, I got a lava bucket for no reason. But until next time, this is NameCraft86 saying, take it easy, everybody. Have a great rest of the week. Later.